well. I don't know how much that stuff is. I could not believe how cheap that shirt was yesterday. I think it might be woolen stuff. Well, that's men's. But again, these might be small. That was the other weird thing. That shirt I bought yesterday for 70,000 dong, that fitted me. I mean, I don't expect that. I expect it to be Vietnamese size. It's not. It was actually much bigger. Now, that was incredible. So here we go, juices. There's nothing to worry about. Mineral water, that's all supplied. So it saves me having to carry it, which is nice. And where's the one oh, this one. Okay, this is the variety. Oh, they give you they've got a deal where they give you a glass, which is absolutely no use to me. It's good for the, I don't want to get that. It's 18,000. You have to pay for the glass. Oh, that sucks. Gee, it looks like it's going to cost more here than, because of this deal they've got. Oh no, they're charging 51. It's actually more expensive here than it is at my local place, although they have more variety. The concept of the express checkout doesn't seem to get now. Only time you can get in, but this is actually, like I say, it's still quiet compared to what you get the other one, the other co-op in the west. It'd be just chock full of people. It's bedlam. This is actually very civilised compared to that. So, and upmarket. You can just tell people probably work for government or something. They shop here. I don't know, but it's definitely more upmarket. But, you know, like I say, I'm in no rush. I've got plenty of time to get my lunch. Haven't eaten yet, so I need my lunch and my coffee badly. We'll see how we go. Oh, when I was at the airport, I thought I'd pick the slow queue. I usually do that with when I go to passport control. There's a lot of passport officers were on duty. And I had a lot for overseas, you know, non-Vietnamese nationals. And I picked the guy who was really pushing people through fast. And as soon as I joined the queue, you know what happened? It went to ground to a stop. And he contemplated this guy's passport for minutes. And I'm thinking, it always happens to me. Every time I change, I pick the wrong option. But once he served that guy, boom, he went straight through the rest of us. So it was the right option. That's a rarity for me. I don't know why they don't just have one queue that goes into, say, all the foreign passport things, and they filter into the next one serving. It'd be a lot better system than having separate lines all over the place. It's very unfair, that system. But look, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of things that aren't optimum in airports, and that's just one of them. I think it really sucks. Because it happens to me all the time. I get into the wrong line. I hate it. And you do feel cheated. Especially you see someone in the line next to you and they're moving really quickly and you thought you had a good one. And of course, being the blind man makes it even harder for me to figure out. But, yeah. Oh yes, I haven't actually mentioned Jeff's convoluted relationships too. God, he's got quite a soap opera type history with a lady there. He actually had a child to a Vietnamese woman who apparently wants to marry she was actually in the market to marry an Australian, because a sick Australian. That's what she wanted. She wanted a sick Australian. She could get a ticket back to Australia, convalesce the guy until he died a few years later, and then she gets herself a ticket to Oz. Apparently, it's quite desirable for the Vietnamese, probably because it's fairly close compared to, say, America or other countries. So, yeah. But that doesn't stop there. The story, I'll tell you, there's a lot to this, and I'll continue on once I get out of the supermarket. See, do a cut myself. Don't know what happened there. Yeah, this is the docket for the supermarket. I thought that the 2 packs of juice were 51. I don't think so, because the overall price is 128. So I obviously misinterpreted that. Yeah, I think they were being charged at 78, and I think the Coke was a lot more than I expected too. I don't know why that cost more. It's weird. I don't know. It seemed to be more expensive than I expected. So I got basically all the prices wrong. I mean, it's not like a lot of money, but it was more than I thought it would be. It's about, say, $6 I spent there. But I got 2 packs of juice, so that would normally come to that anyway. Just the two juice would almost be $6, and then I got the Coke on top of it, so it's okay. But again, I don't think I really saved any money going there. Just had more variety. Got myself a glass, which is totally useless to a traveller, but good for a local. But I guess, you know, good for the people. Well, I could smash a glass in the apartment. I've got a spare, so if I really want to do that, I'd give it to a bar girl, I guess. I don't think it'll really impress them much. Be like giving them a dustbuster, you know. It's not exactly the most romantic or exciting gift. But anyway, look, I'm digressing. I said I was going to say a little bit more about Jeff. Jeff is interesting and very complicated lifestyle. Yes, his ex, who has actually apparently married an Irishman rather than an Aussie, and she's moved over there with him, and she has kids from a previous marriage, as well as a child with Jeff. But Jeff was under the impression, apparently when she hooked up with this Irish guy, she was going to take Jeff's kid as well, that she gave birth to, so both got the DNA of her and Jeff over to Ireland. And he said, no fucking way. He said, it's my kid, and they are staying in Vietnam. And apparently this child, because Jeff is an American citizen, even though they have never been to America, the child, because the father is American, they automatically qualify for citizenship there. That's very powerful. That is an amazing perk. So that kid is very lucky. They can go to they've got an American passport and go anywhere basically. Unlike many Vietnamese, they've got a passport to the world there, so no hassles. You want to live and work in America, you can do it, which has got to be a good thing while there's still jobs in America, but that may not last forever the way things are going over there. But it still is a very affluent country. But yeah, so Jeff had to lay down the law with his ex, so you're not taking that kid to Ireland. They're staying here, and I'm going to bring him up, which is, you know, fairly laudable. He's prepared to actually bring up his kid. Not many guys would do that, especially no Vietnamese guys, not in a million years. You hear about Vietnamese guys just, you know, screwing women and just dumping them. That happens all the time. But yeah, they're pretty ordinary. Yeah, it's my favourite area. I just do a diversion down here to see how things go. More schools everywhere in Saigon, everywhere. There's schools. And this is the place that I stayed at 2 years ago now. Has gone up in price a lot since I rented it. It was very big in that building there, not that part of the building, but over on this side. And this is the local cafe, very good cafe here. Food up here is sensational. We'll see all these food retail. It's fantastic. Well, there are a lot of food retails up here, so you know. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's a really nice little street, nice tree-lined street, and cheap. It's excellent. Xin chào. It's really nice. Yeah, great to be back here. I feel like I'm home. It's good. I don't know where the my favourite cafe owner is. She has two businesses. She operates here and separately at another location. But yeah, it's a very nice spot here. So there's lots of food options up here, and that was the biggest bonus of renting that apartment. Apart from the fact it was incredible value, it was absurd. It was so big. It was 3 bedrooms, and I think it cost me $70 Australian a night, and I think it's now over 100. Partially due to the currency devaluation, but the owner put up the price as well, realising she's got a pretty valuable property hit in a fantastic location. Yeah, I missed that place there. It's nice. Not that where I'm staying now is bad. It's good, and that's my favourite cafe. Fantastic. This woman, you can get cafe Sua for 10,000 dong. Fantastic value. It's a very good cafe. Yeah, very nice lady who runs it, and she's open on Sundays as well. So I'll probably come up here and get it, but I'll go back to my mainstay to get my food today. The guys, I mean, like I said, stuffed squid, what luxury, fantastic food. I might get a bit because I haven't had breakfast either, so I might get a bit of food today. Get a big consignment of grub from him. I need lots of food. Yeah, I think I told someone yesterday, they asked me how I get around the city, and I just say I walk, and they were quite stunned. You know, they all think they have to get on a motorbike or get taxi, but you don't. You can walk around here. The weather's generally pretty damn good this time of year. That's interesting. What's yeah. Sugarcane. Excellent. This is where I bought my shirt from yesterday. That's one of those ones there, 70,000 dong. Fantastic. Fantastic value. So the street vendor was good value there. I couldn't believe it when she told me 70,000. That was fantastic. So here we go, get ourselves nice food. Lots of nice food. Okay. See what he's got on the menu today. Oh yes, similar to yesterday, but I might get some fish today. Yeah,